There we go. Drop the whole thing down.
Yes. That'll work. That works better.
We're kind of like some big talking heads in this thing here. I never had any desire to be a talking head. Okay, here we go.
There, that's
All right.
better.
Here we go. Okay, what Debbie's talking about today will be. I didn't tell you.
No,
I'm interviewing. You're doing the talking. What are we talking about today, honey?
Emotional intelligence.
That's an emotional subject.
Could be deep.
How are you feeling today emotionally?
Good.
Yeah, good. Okay. So tell us what the basic five things are.
Okay, so most people are aware of like IQ, intelligence quotient, which kind of tests how much you know.
Like when you go to school, you have an intelligence test, IQ.
Right.
Did you have a high IQ?
I don't know.
I thought you did.
Well, I don't know.
My dad and her dad are geniuses. We kind of fell a little bit far from the tree.
I don't know about that one. Anyway, emotional intelligence has some basic qualities that you can look for, and they are 5 basic components. So
I know the first one.
If you have a paper and pencil, you might want to write these down.
I know the first one.
What is it?
Knowing your emotions.
That's right, knowing your emotions. The second one is related to it, managing your emotions.
I know the third one, I just looked. Knowing the emotions in others.
Yes. And as it relates to others, the fourth one is being able to manage relationships.
And my favorite, motivating ourselves to achieve goals.
That's right. Very important. Very important.
All important to have an EQ to accomplish those things.
There's a lot of things that affect an EQ.
So what were they again? I know that they're asking for it,
Okay.
even though.
Knowing your emotions.
Managing your emotions.
Recognizing emotions in others.
And managing relationships.
And motivating ourselves to achieve goals.
Okay, good. Now we're going to do an emotional EQ test today.
Right. Can I tell them about some of the things that affect their emotional intelligence first?
Well, since you're in charge, go ahead.
I'm not in charge. I just thought it was important. How we're raised can affect our emotional intelligence if we've had a really tough childhood. But that doesn't mean that it's impossible to change your intelligence quotient, your emotional quotient. It just might be a little bit harder, but it's something that can be done. So some other things are if you have good emotional support, that affects your emotional intelligence. Okay. Factors like lack of sleep, lack of exercise, and poor nutrition can also affect your emotional quotient.
Okay, those are all important. I want to read something here real quick. Since I like surfing, and those of you that surf will like this one. It was by Jonathan Martinson. I'm a son too, so I'm related to them.
Pearson.
Yeah, my grandfather was a Pearson, so they must be something like Northerners. What do they call those people?
Oh, well, Scandinavian.
That's right, us, Scandinavians. Anyway, he said, feelings are much like waves. We can't stop them from coming, but we can choose which one to surf. I like that. Feelings are much like waves. We can't stop them from coming, but we can choose which one to surf. Anyway, go ahead, dear.
And I like this one from Benjamin Franklin.
Okay.
It says, there are 3 things that are extremely hard: steel, a diamond, and to know oneself. And with this test that you're going to do,
okay, here we go.
We need to know ourselves.
14 questions of, I'm going to test you, okay?
No.
Well, instead of giving, I was going to do this. I was going to give you 1 point for like mostly not, 2 points for mostly yes. But instead of that, I'm going to do, how about 1 for, no, we'll just do needs work or I got that.
I know, but I feel like I kind of like patting myself on the back if I'm saying I got that. I mean, I have room to grow in all these areas.
Well, I'll help correct your test. It seems okay to me. Okay, now, there's 14 questions. You may have to watch this over again so you can test yourself. But these are the 14 signs of an emotional intelligence that's good, solid. Okay, ready? Here we go. Number 1. You're cheating. You're looking. Are you curious about people you don't know?
Yes, I am very curious. I'm a people watcher.
Would you say that you got that, or you need work?
No, I got that one.
You got that one. Okay. Okay. Knowledge is accurate with your own strengths and weaknesses.
I'd say to a certain degree, I don't think I know myself perfectly, but I'm pretty aware of the areas that I'm stronger in and the areas that I'm weaker in.
Does that one need work?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Okay. Able to focus without easily getting distracted.
Sometimes I get distracted.
So you wouldn't say I got that.
No.
Okay. Here's a tough one for you guys out there in Periscope land and for you. When you're upset, you know exactly why. And who. I added that.
I know who's not there.
Not in there.
No. Most of the time I know what I'm upset about. I'm pretty clear on that one.
So am I. I'm usually pretty clear on that one too.
Yeah.
About you being upset. Can you get along with most people is question number 5. Can you get along with most people?
I think so.
That's another sign of
I don't know if
emotional.
they get along with me, but I think I get along with them.
Okay, that's another sign of emotional intelligence. Another one is you care deeply about being a good moral person.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Be truth.
No.
No, this one. Don't lie.
No.
Okay, so you need work on that one.
Been good at that in the past. I'm working on that one. I'm definitely getting better than I used to.
So-
Myself as a leader, but I have taken a leadership role. Purchase. And so we're going to talk.
Number 4, then, when you're upset, you know exactly why. So the next one, honey, is can get along with most people.
I feel like I can get along with most people. They may not feel like they get along with me, but I feel pretty confident that I can get along with most people.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Because you're easygoing?
Maybe.
Maybe. The next question, number 6, is you care deeply about being a good moral person.
Yes, absolutely.
You got that? It says care deeply.
Not that I'm perfect,
There you
but
go.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is a deep care for you. Okay. Number 7, you take time to slow down and help others.
Not perfectly, but that is important to me. Helping other people.
Okay. Remember, these are all signs of emotional intelligence. Number 8, good at reading other people's emotions and their facial expressions.
For the most part, but not perfectly. Usually I can kind of tell where people are at.
Maybe that's because you're an artist and you can draw the face.
Maybe it's practice with children.
Hopefully you can hear us. I know there was some comments before when they're outside about not hearing us. If you can hear us.
We apologize. We didn't notice that note, so we'll
Right.
try to talk louder.
Okay. Truth. Their accuracy in thought actually is very important to you.
Yes, that's important.
What would be some examples of inaccurate thoughts?
Saying I can't or it's impossible.
I'll never make it.
I'll never make it. I'd never be able to lose the weight. I'd never be able to, break this habit.
I'll never be successful in life manage.
Yeah,
Okay, that would not be truth.
right.
Actually, thought. Okay. The self-motivated is a sign of emotional intelligence.
Yes, it is. I'm pretty self-motivated.
I'd say you got that.
Probably so.
Yeah, I'd say you got that. Know when to say no.
No. Definitely don't have that one.
That one that needs work.
That one needs work.
Okay, so we're not scoring too high on that one. How about this one? After a fall or lapse, you take responsibility and get right back up again. Charge. Keep going.
I have not always been good at that. That is one that I am conquering.
Should I second that one or should I stay out of that
You
one?
can second that one. Yeah,
Maybe I
that's
should
okay.
stay out of that one.
We don't have a doghouse. We do have a couch.
I'll be out here on the couch tonight for that one. Yeah, that would be kind of like someone who says, "Oh, I'm all bad."
Right.
Right.
The all or nothing.
All
like what you're talking about.
I
the
shared
other day.
last time about being black and being black and white. It's all bad. I'll never make it. Okay, so after a fall, the best thing for you to do is take responsibility, get right back up, and get going again. So the last one, question number 14, is a great leader when combined with talent and a strong work ethic. That's a sign of emotional intelligence.
Right. I have had a leadership position. I don't see myself as a natural leader. I take a leadership role if nobody else does, just because it needs doing. But I would say that I can if I have to.
Okay.
But I don't know that I have the best qualities of a leader. That would be something I would need to work on.
Okay.
Be a better leader.
So anyway, I encourage you to, if you didn't see the whole thing, to go through part 1 and take 2 and take the emotional intelligence test. See where you score. If you are with us in LifeVantage, you will definitely be a better distributor, better leader, better husband, better wife, better parent, better friend.
And for those of you who did not get in on his Periscope the other day, this is the book that we're going through by Dr. Neil Nedley, The Lost Art of Thinking. So we will be covering some more areas in this and helping people, ourselves included, to develop emotional intelligence.
Well, I guess the reason why it's so important is, like, this is a little thing here that shows the emotional reasoners conclude that because they feel like a loser, that they're a failure.
Not true.
Just because they feel like a loser, or someone who feels guilty, they feel guilty, they must have done something bad.
Definitely not right thinking.
Or they feel inadequate, so they must be otherwise worthless.
Not true.
Or they feel overwhelmed and hopeless. Have you ever felt that way?
Yes.
Their problems must be impossible to solve, then.
No.
That's emotional. That's sometimes the emotional thought process. You feel lazy, so you might as well stay in bed.
There are times I wished I could stay in bed, but I didn't.
Then you didn't. Yeah, you weren't controlled by those emotions.
No.
All right. Well, thanks for stepping back into take 2 here, and hope between the number 1 and this one it'll make sense. You can go back and take the test, see how you scored, and you'll know the areas what you need work on those, and it's by your thoughts that you can actually change. You could actually try to become different on the outside, couldn't you?
Yeah, but thoughts produce actions. So it's very important to get down to what you're thinking,
Okay.
because it will, you can try to be something different on the outside, but until your thinking changes, you'll always revert back to the default of what your thoughts are.
Right. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you again some other time.
Aloha.